Hello everyone, good morning. I want to take a moment to show you what I've done to give my garden my own little personal touch. As you can see, I've used wine boxes as planters, and I'm using wine corks, and I used probably well over 200 corks here from red wine bottles because I wanted to have the different color, as you can see, all the fun different shades of purple. The garden was originally lined with these bricks, and so it left the edges of the concrete looking just kind of jagged and ugly, and I didn't think that just filling it with dirt would make it look very good. So I figure, you know what, let me use some wine corks to kind of give it a little flair, a little fun, make it look nice. And as you can see, I think it turned out really great. What I'm also doing is propagating some succulents, and most of these have roots already, so I'm going ahead and laying them on top of the dirt so they can so they can root down. As you can see, I've got about 20 different plants that I'm growing right now. You can see I have some other little planters over there. Got some blueberries and some raspberries over here. This I like to call my, this is my spaghetti garden right here. Two different types of tomatoes and herbs that I like to use for making homemade spaghetti. Over here I've got my cucumber on a trellis. It's gonna go up here, and then on this side I have zucchini that's gonna grow up this trellis here. But let's talk about the corks for a moment. I was able to collect probably around 600 corks. I have still more bags of corks that I've collected, but you can sometimes find people who are giving them away on Craigslist or Free Cycle. Ask around, ask your friends, if they're big wine drinkers. I also went to a winery near my house for my birthday, and I asked if they had any wine corks that they can give away, and they brought out a box and told me to take as many as I wanted. So big score there. Basically what I did, when I started at the edge, I started kind of like placing the corks in one by one by one. But then once I got to this bigger area here, I just started grabbing handfuls of them and kind of stacking them up, along, and pushing them, and then start putting dirt. I used a paintbrush actually to brush the dirt around, and push it down a bit. And then I would remove corks so I could have like open space like this to put my succulents. So I thought it was a pretty cool idea, and I really love the way it turned out. I really love the color. So this could be a really great idea for you to do for an edging in your small garden if you don't want to use, the big ugly bricks. Alright, that's my garden. Thanks a bunch. Bye.